Oh, hello, this is Eric of Not Bios Tech Reviews, and I'm here today to talk about Bare Performance Nutrition. This video is in no way sponsored in any form, and what you eat will affect you in the future. For instance, a lot of people feel part of getting old is getting sicker and losing your health. It doesn't have to be that way. Sometimes it's a matter of you had not got certain nutrients which you needed throughout the years, and then it takes a long-term toll on your body. The best time to start thinking healthier is now. There's also exercise, weight training. I talk about PTP in one of my videos. That's the training here you can do at home without having big equipment. If you're getting other chemicals in your diet, you're kind of neglecting yourself in different ways, and each person has different needs. But this is about getting the nutrients you need. However, this in focus is about energy. It basically replaces your coffee. Now, I rarely eat vegetables like I should. I basically eat romaine lettuce, the odd tomato here and there, but I don't really eat different varieties of fruits and veggies. You can always juice your fruits and veggies, but sometimes that can be very time consuming. Because for myself, I work 14 days straight, 10 hours a day, and travel time. So basically 12 and a half hours of every day for 14 days straight is totally consumed. Now these are really, really easy. It's not a shake. It's just a bit of product that is produced with natural materials within it. So there's true health value within these. Now let's get started. Now, before I get started on my journey with Bare Performance Nutrition products, well, they do last quite a while. The main thing is, of course, getting those vital nutrients. And you don't need a whole pile of scoops. You're just filling out your day. So once a day, greens, reds, whatever your mixture. This is strong greens and reds, and that's what I do now. For our green stuff, we can see how full this container is. So that's pretty good value. Listed at 222 grams. How about the strong reds? It's listed at 201 grams, so a bit less. Let's see what's in here. Neither of them I have not used at all. It seems quite a bit less here, and it comes with a little spoon here. Because I like my coffee, so I tried some in focus, so we'll see how that is. And I tried to find a review of how it was, and all I had found is people talking about what's in it and what that means, blah, blah, blah. Nothing about really anything about this at all. I left the lid on this one. I was like, oh, wait, I should go on camera before I start opening all these lids, right? Well, yeah, I should have. Because then you can see yourself how empty or full these were. Whoop. Now, the one thing that I found really cool about this is, at least in the strong reds and strong greens, is the calorie count is really low. So 10 calories per one scoop. That's like extremely low in the strong reds. And the strong greens is only 25 calories. I think normally thought this would be the other way around. One interesting thing to note is the scoop size. The serving size is actually different for each of these. Like the strong greens is 7.4 grams, while the strong reds is 6.7 grams. So it's slightly deceiving in terms of the calories per amount, a little bit. Now this one doesn't even list the calories. So we can see what this label contains. If you pause it, you can actually check that out. Actually, almost all this is more about energy and focus than any of the health values of these. This, of course, is a great replacement for coffee or energy drinks. So if you're tired, this may be nice to have. And I'll tell you right now, this stuff cleans up super easy. I'll show that in a minute. But first, let's get through our days, and then I'll show that after. Do you see what it is? I think they're hiding. They're hiding those calories. So here we have Vega 1. This is not the only flavor I tried. I like my chocolate one, and I believe the other one's called Triple Berry or something like that, or Very Berry or something anyways, along that line. Oh, this is the energy one. Sorry, this is the energy one. So that keeps you awake. The all-in-one shake. So this is the one that had very berry and that was very good. I don't like the vanilla at all. For me, it tastes grainy, gritty. When it came to Vega 1, I found cleanup to be a little more difficult and took a little more to clean out containers, and often I didn't want to have them with water, almond, chocolate milk, or something like that. Something that's not truly as healthy as I should be with it. So with these, at least I can use water. And the vitamins and content of this is absolutely quite ridiculous. We can see lots on the label and a lot of ingredients that are very, very healthy. And we have this as well. So you can see that. So a lot of people probably are seeing AG1. AG1 is a lot more expensive than this stuff here. And if you live in Canada like I do, you might be paying a shipping fee, and it cost me $25 and something cents to ship these 3 containers. And for first-time buyers, you get a 10% discount option if you subscribe to their mailing list. So 1 scoop, which is quite small, you add about 8 ounces of fluid to it. So that's what we have right now. And I'm going to try this for the first time. This is the strong greens. Kind of scary because I'm not in all different flavors. I'm kind of picky as it is. Cold water. And I'm going to try the reds after this. That's actually kind of cool. Actually doesn't taste bad. Lemon flavor. There was the pineapple coconut flavor as well, but I don't like coconut, so I decided not to get that. Well, this tastes a bit like lemongrass, I guess you could say, with lemon. It's not like great, but it's not bad at all, so it's something I can manage. And I am a picky person. And I don't eat many veggies, I'll just be honest. My veggies basically romaine lettuce and maybe iceberg lettuce when I go to Dairy Queen and buy myself some bad for me stuff, or A&W. Astragalus. Well, I don't know how to pronounce all these. Anyways, you get the picture if you read the ingredients right here. I'll try to leave it here so you can pause the video and view those ingredients for yourself. Strong red. So what do we have in here? We have a coffee extract, just like the Infocus has itself as well. And we have green tea extract, broccoli and sprout. Yeah, okay. Onion extract, other things, turmeric, which helps with swelling the body, so that's good. Pause the video right here and read the label. And now to try the strong reds, and let's see how this tastes. What the? That actually made my mouth water. Really strong stuff. The red's almost like a Kool-Aid. So if you had a passion fruit tea or something, or yeah, this is like a Tazo passion fruit tea of some sort, or almost like a Santa sleigh ride if you actually went to David's Tea. Very similar tasting. Not bad at all. Not bad tasting at all. Now for the Infocus drink here. And it looks a little different than I expected. I thought it would look more coffee-like, and it's more like some sort of juice. So the flavor of this is watermelon passion fruit. It tastes kind of tropical, but I can maybe taste a hint of watermelon flavor. Not bad. Doesn't taste like coffee though. I'm going to see how this works through my day. Normally I drink coffee, but this time I'm going to skip it for this, since this does contain quite a decent amount of caffeine. It is now day 2, and I've now mixed the strong greens and the strong reds together in one blend together. I don't know how it's going to taste, but I'll tell you right now, the Infocus, which I actually tried earlier today, is quite strong. So I'd recommend eating something before you take this, because I really felt weird. Just like if I drink lots of coffee, I really have in my case, I have a weird feeling. So, Infocus, yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Pretty potent stuff. It helps wake me up for sure. It's not great, it's not bad. It's like watermelon lemon. I prefer the strong reds as a taste, but it gives you something flavored more than water and allows you to drink your greens and your reds and your health food. In terms of probiotic supplements, we all have different needs. And for me, this is a probiotic that works for me. However, if you overdo probiotics, you could also overwhelm the good ones. Each person's microbiome is unique. Just because something says it contains a bunch of something doesn't mean it's good. Especially if you see yogurts with a lot of sugars and it's been, say, cooked to get rid of all the stuff that can kill you and get you sick. Well, you weaken the probiotics and they're no longer as effective. Generally, things that are raw is going to give you more health value than cooked for those micronutrients. Now, if you're not getting enough vitamins, greens, and stuff like that, that's a good way to go. You could always go juicing, because I believe getting things naturally is a great way to go, but it's hard to get all these different things, ginger, onions, and cinnamon, and everything else without going through a huge grocery list per se. So this is an easy way to gain your nutrients. So one question might be, how does this clean? This is a mix of the reds and the strong greens, and it was been sitting in here for about 2 hours. So I just fill this up a bit, give it a good shake. Of course, I might want to clean it more, but this is just to show you how clean it gets with this simple shake up. And what is my experience? Well, for one, when I take this, it's easiest just to have it as a drink with my meals. So I just have one drink a day, might be in the morning, might be in the evening. And recently I've been doing 2/3 of this and 2/3 of this. Is there anything different I noticed? Well, it seems that using these helped me accomplish more throughout the day. At least it felt that way. So I felt more like, okay, I gotta get this done. Let's get going. And not too much different. I do have heartburn issues and I seem to be getting better. I don't know if it's to do with this, but then again, I don't eat as healthy as I should. Most of my greens tend to be just romaine lettuce and I don't really eat many different veggies or fruits. So I mostly get it in the greens and reds. And for In Focus, this can replace coffee because if I don't have a coffee within about 18 hours, I tend to get a migraine headache. Take this and I have not had headaches. This does contain caffeine, so this works as a replacement for your caffeine intake. And it does help you feel more awake throughout the day, and it gives you that kind of awake feeling. So is it better than coffee? Maybe a bit better than coffee. It's almost like having an energy drink without the heart racing sort of issues that a regular energy drink would give you. So for me, this works easier, these greens and reds, because it's not a shake. It's just something that I can mix with some of my water, which is water's healthy to drink. And it seemed to help me with my heartburn issues a bit. But that might be just coincidence. But normally I have to take heartburn stuff every day. And I did get a little bit of heartburn through the night, but I managed to go without taking anything. So there might be something there that I was missing in my diet that this is providing. This is Eric of Not BIOS Tech and Reviews. Thanks for watching and have yourselves a most wonderful day. And by the way, I paid for all this myself, not provided, not contacted by the company whatsoever, because I did try Vega 1 and of course I've seen AG1 a million times over. And I was like, how about this? Why just AG1? Because between these two, which these two together is about the price of one AG1, and the AG1 is lasts 1 month. This is like 2 months supply, or mix it together if I do 2/3 and 2/3. That's still 45 days, and I get more of a mixture.